Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Oh, they test the middle there, but yet nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete, almost a first down interception here on the opening drive.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
The pass rush closing in. This time it's complete. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Can he make it to the marker? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker.
Kind of misdirection with that run there, but give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. This time a completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is that offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Third down upcoming after that completion. And he'll set up to throw. Snags a quick throw. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. They'll run it here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 45. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. At the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races. Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that previous play. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Send the back in motion. Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. How about the big nose tackle? Known as a run stopper, but he gets to the quarterback that time.
Yeah, usually the big man is off the field when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You know, you said, Chris, this guy's usually known for just eating up blocks, but the big man there shows he's got enough twitch to get to the quarterback, and he gets a sack.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Rifles this football to the left. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the
completion makes it second and short. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's got it near the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. Quarterback flashing the speed on that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kirk.
I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And make the tackle, but let's check out what that flag on the field is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's pulled in. Completion on a diving catch. As the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Important second down play coming up. Back to throw again. He flips it to the back across the middle. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, as a quarterback, you're always trying to obviously find that open window to be able to throw the football to. That time, that wide open was right in the middle of the field. Makes it so easy on the quarterback to make that throw and pick up good yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hall. Good enough for first down yardage.
Now, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. The timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get its top and preserve that momentum. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Delayed game penalty will cost the offense 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to throw it on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And it's no good. He missed it. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick this away to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Comes the offense back out on the field now. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another first and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Now, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
After consecutive losses, they did a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Now, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Tight end goes in motion. Looking to throw again. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And pre-snap motion from the offense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
First and goal for the offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal.
42 Spider. Terrier.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Breaks free. Runs through the defender. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The Noles will line up to boot it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Brings up second down. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And the pass is just thrown away. clearly intentional grounding, and here comes the penalty mark. Offense operating from the pistol. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on 3rd down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
Heads up, first snap in the red zone on this drive. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock. Working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Got it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Pressure is coming. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack makes it 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. The crowd is roaring, trying to help this defense on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the score.